What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Juiicy Jade, back at it again. Y'all already know. And this is my tale of a twisted youngin'.
Hey guys, I'm Myra.
And this your boy Dave. Sitting to me with my right, I have Juicy Jade up in the building. Back at it again, like you said, up in these streets. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. Let's get to it.
All right, so first of all, where are you from? Give us a little bit of background about yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I'm originally from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and I moved out here when I was probably like 3 or 4. I was in the St. Louis area, and then I moved out to St. Charles when I was like 5 or 6.
That's what's up. You said Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Damn, that's far as fuck. What made y'all come to St. Louis?
Well, I'm adopted, so my parents like adopted me and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You're
That's
adopted?
what's up.
Yes.
Man, how was that?
It's good. It's just kind of stressful sometimes, but I like it. So.
I mean, talk about it. I mean, that's what we're here for.
So, I mean, I'm not really close to my birth family. I mean, I was, but it's just like, I don't really have to explain it. Just like, I was kind of adopted at like a really young age, so I don't really remember a lot. But I remember like being and like them taking care of me, but that's really it.
Damn.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah, I know who they are. Like, we met up like a few years ago and like we talked and stuff like that. We went out to eat. It was pretty fun.
Got siblings or anything?
Yeah, I have a younger sister and an older brother and an older sister.
Okay. There we go. That's
nice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up. So talk to the streets out here. Let them know what you out here in these streets doing about you. Because if they go to your page, they going to see model, actress. Motherfucker think they can just hire you to come and get loose in a video or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So holler at the people. Let them know what you're doing out here in these streets.
Right now, I'm be featured in some music videos that are coming up in 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not saying nothing yet, but y'all will stay tuned for that.
Okay.
But right now, also, I'm starting my new eyelash line, which I'm really excited about because all my friends are always like raving about like, oh my gosh, I want your lashes and everything like that. They're called Juicy Blinks. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, juicy.jade with 2 eyes and Juicy, y'all make sure to DM me and I'll give y'all a free promo and a free code. Y'all can get y'all stuff.
When did you start doing eyelashes? What made you do that?
I've always wanted to do eyelashes because I loved eyelashes and stuff like that. And I think they get released August 17th.
Really?
August 17th? Okay,
Yep.
nice.
That's soon.
I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What about the eyelash section? Let's go ahead and dive into that real quick. So what about the eyelashes specifically made you get into it? So what made you think like, oh, this could be a good idea? Wasn't just because people were saying, oh, I like your eyelashes. Do you think there's profit in
and
this?
A lot of people are doing eyelashes, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I don't know if it's like a wave or something.
It's just good money.
That's what I say. Is there profit in this? That's what I say. It's some money
really
in this.
money, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So, I know, like we were talking and we were discussing, and you told me that you were transgender.
Yes, ma'am.
What age did you notice that you were different? So I want to per se.
I've always known. So I noticed at a very young age. I noticed around when I was 2 or 3.
2 really? 2
yes.
or 3?
My brain developed way early than it was supposed to. And
wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
I mean, that's a different
Right.
perspective, you know.
That is. And so like how was that like how did you come to terms with it? Like did you come out to your family right away like, hey, this is...
I mean, I kind of always told them that I was a girl. Like, whenever we would go shopping and stuff like that, I would always run to the girl sides, and they'd have to drag me to the boy sides and stuff like that. They always got, like, hints and stuff like that. But, like, I always told them I wanted to be a girl, but they would be like, oh, it's just like a phase, like, nothing really that. Until, like, I started going up, and they started realizing that, like, this is real.
Was that stressful? Like mentally draining, like dealing with that because you know,
right?
Like,
for sure, yeah. It was very stressful and very hard.
Right, because it's not like you're in denial; they're in denial.
Right.
You were like you already knew, but you know, is your family supportive?
Very supportive.
That's great.
Okay. Yeah,
that's great. That's awesome.
That's what's up. They're accepting of what you're. Yeah. That's what's up, man. They gotta respect the choice either way it go. That's what's up. So. With that being said, because you do music, being a model and everything out here, is there ever any discrimination towards you or anything like that you feel in the workforce?
All the time. I get it all the time.
Damn,
so, like,
really?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I hate it so much.
Share with the group. Fuck that. We gotta get rid of some motherfuckers
hate it so
out
much
here.
because it's so fucking annoying. Because like they'll DM me and I'll be like bookings and stuff like that. DM me only and stuff like that.
Right.
And they'll DM me. They'll be in my DMs and they'll be like, "Hey, I want you to be in this video shoot and stuff like that." I'm like, okay. And then I let them go and I like talk to my manager and stuff like that. Make sure everything's good. And then so I'll start talking to them back and forth and we'll have a conversation and stuff like that. Because I like to know the person because if I'm just going to some random video shoot, why? Like, I want to be featured on a shoot. Like, I want to be like, ooh, that's that bitch. Like, that's Juicy Jade. Like, of course. But no, so like a few times it's happened to me. I was like, just make sure, like, because I don't want like something bad to happen or anything like that. Just for like my personal safety and like even as like a transgender woman out here, it can be very dangerous and stuff like that. And like all the time I'd be like, me being like a transgender woman, is that cool and stuff like that? And like all the time I'll just get like discriminated for it. They'll be like, oh no, I don't want you in my shoot no more and stuff like that.
Why? And this is great because you could help somebody else.
No, that's
with your story.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, it's a lot
that's
of
why
people
I said,
going
get
through
it out
something.
there.
So this is great. So do you sometimes like you if no like if they just want you to be in the video, why do you feel like the need to tell them that they won't find out? Like if you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I was just thinking about like the things that you were saying that you'll go through the discrimination. So like if you're just going there to shoot a video there for an hour or two, just because you can't tell. You look good. You look nice. So that's first of all. But like why tell them?
I mean, there's that, but also like it's very risky. So like I'm very known. So like a lot of people like always start like spreading stuff or something happens, or like say like they want me to do like a dance move on like the dude, and then they like if I'm like tucked or something like that, and then they'll feel that and they'll be like, oh no, stuff like that, and they'll get bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that being said, so technically you haven't gone through operation or anything
not
like
yet.
That. Okay.
Do you plan on it?
I get it actually in 6 months.
Wow.
Oh shit! There you go. Turn the fuck up. Turn the fuck up. There you go.
So
yeah, that's what's up.
How is dating for you? Is that complicated? Do you find it hard for people to accept you?
See,
but honestly, I think some people be cool with it.
I mean, the way, like you just said, like the way I asked you earlier about discrimination on the job, I want to ask, is that the same thing in this dating scene?
Yes, all the time.
Well, a better question with that being said, like you asked earlier. So, if you're in the club, or say you're out and about, and a man approaches you, do you tell him up front, or do you get the number, have a conversation, wait till he try to make a move, then be like, hey, before you try to make that move?
Yeah, usually like I'll get their number and stuff like that. We'll have like a little fling for the night and stuff like that. But then I'll talk to them and be like, hey, yo, like I'm trans, and they'll either go for it or like they won't go for it. So.
Yeah.
Well, another thing I want to get to then. Fuck it, let's just go all the way out here then, because you got a lot of down low men out here.
So here's the I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit.
I'm throwing it out there.
What I'm
throwing
saying,
it out there.
What I was about to say
Putting you niggas on blast today. I'm throwing
but you
it
don't
out
have to
there.
name drop or anything, but there's a lot of
down low dudes out there. But so
and they be the main ones acting all hard, like they. You know.
But everyone, I know y'all are gonna have a lot of questions and stuff like that. But I am actually lesbian.
Okay.
I date girls, so like stuff like that. I used to date boys, but a lot of them were more like down low and stuff like that, and they're more abusive. So like, it was just really stressful.
So
that's what's up.
Yeah. Do you say like you date girls as well? Do you find girls are you attracted to girls and guys equally?
No, I'm mainly attracted to girls.
Oh wow.
Well, that's different. We got more questions now.
Yeah.
Even more questions. Okay, so on that note, with that being said, that's what's up. First and foremost, I don't even know what I was going to say. She just threw me off. Like, I tell people I'm a lesbian all the time. Like, I love women. What are you talking about?
But so do you? Okay, I'll ask it. So when you approach do you approach the girl? Do the girl come to you?
Girls always come to me.
So do you let them
That's
know, like,
what's
hey, and then they
up.
still like, oh, okay, I'm fine with that, or
I feel like they would want
most girls
that
are
more.
more acceptive of it.
oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like they're more into that
Way.
kind of shit. Like, I mean, there's nothing changing for them, honestly. I mean, they're still getting penetrated, so there's nothing really changing. So it's just what it is, viewership wise, you know. But that's just what the fuck it is. Like, that's just what it is. So, like I said, like, it's crazy, Jake. So I had a lot of questions coming in, but you saying you're a lesbian threw me completely off. I'm off right now.
So I'm like, so in the whole lesbian thing, there's like dyke, stud, femme, stem, no label, etc.
Right.
I'm a femme because like I'm just female. I present feminine. I'm a female and stuff like that. But what I go for is studs. So I go for the masculine girls. And that's a whole nother topic.
See what I'm saying? I'm lost right now. Listen,
so if you go for a stud, and I don't have anything against studs. I know they're gonna watch. I don't have anything against studs.
Right.
But like, if you're attracted to like that masculine, right? Is it just knowing that they are a woman that you're attracted to? Because I feel like if you're attracted to a stud, you could be attracted to a guy. You can talk to a guy.
It's different. Like, the masculinity of a woman is way much more different than the masculinity of a man, like, and stuff like that. So, like, what I see in a woman when they're, like, a stud or whatever, like, they know that they're still a woman. They know that they still have, like, their parts and stuff like that. And that's what I like about them is because, like, and I just like woman figures and I like woman bodies and stuff like that. And, yeah, I'm going to be honest. I like pussy. Like, I'm not going to...
Keep it real
Cap
out
on
here.
that
Yeah,
shit,
ain't no
like-
cap on that shit. Say, shoot your listen,
Like-
load your gun up and shoot that motherfucker.
just
You like pussy,
that,
like you said.
I
That's
just
what
like
it
that
is.
shit more than dick, so...
That's.
Yep.
I mean, at least you're
It's
honest.
fucked up out here.
You
in
know
these
what you
streets.
want.
That's
A lot of people don't.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, most people out here don't know what they want.
Right.
I look at your profile and everything, and I look at your page, and you're ascending right now. Your viewership and your followers and everything, you're ascending right now.
Yeah.
As you grow in this career and as in life, do you look forward to being more of an influencer? Far as
Yeah.
not like a regular instant. Oh, I'm an influencer, but you shaking that ass. You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to be an influencer? Far as going out for better equal rights towards the LGBT community?
Yeah.
Are you
And
trying
open
to-
up doors as
Yeah,
well.
For sure,
You know?
yes.
That's good. That's
That's
great.
what's up, man. That's what we wanted to hear. I definitely appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us. More than anything, like you said, I know you said you got some future.
Let me
Go
ask
ahead.
you, how do you deal with with the negative comments that people may leave as far as like I'm assuming like the people like they
The
know,
trolls.
right?
It's 2019. The
Yeah,
trolls.
and the trolls,
Right.
and maybe some people that's just like butthurt about it. Like just wanna just like ruin somebody's day or just like
Right.
upset somebody. Like, how do you deal with that and still manage to like be yourself at the same time?
It takes a lot of time to get over all the hate and stuff like that, and then you have to like build your confidence up. Like every morning, what I do, I look myself in the mirror. I'm like, "You're that bitch. You're that bad bitch," and I am Juicy Jade. I say that every morning, and I repeat that to myself. And I always like walk out the door, and that's how my confidence is boosted up. But nowadays, like I really just don't give a fuck. Like people like they'll have comments in the streets because some people like will know and some people will not. But like haters mainly in like comments or like DMs and stuff like that. I just don't look at them. Like I just don't give a fuck. Like
Do you have any advice for like
There
someone
you
that's
go.
probably like going through the stages that you went through that they are afraid and they're not comfortable
They haven't reached
with
the
being
point where they
confident?
don't
Because
give
I
a
look at
fuck
you
yet.
and I can tell like you're confident. Like you have boosted your self-esteem. It's up. And for some people, it's not like that. Like they're scared, they're afraid, and that's why I'm glad you actually came on here. It's not just
Right.
about okay, let's expose this or that, but more
Right.
about you could be a voice for someone.
For sure,
You know,
yeah.
like this could make somebody can look at this and be like, man, yeah, let me go ahead and
Yeah.
do me.
We
forget
wanna
what
shed
they say.
light on your-
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So what
Right.
advice would you give to somebody that's battling that and dealing with that within themselves, but they're afraid?
don't give up. Keep being yourself and try being more outside the box. Yeah, like you're like when you're growing up and stuff like that, you're like lead to the one direction and stuff like that. But you wanna kind of step out your comfort zone, and I know that's like hard to say, and some people aren't like that. But just try it. Just try it for one day, and you'll see how different your life has changed and everything like that. And when you stop giving a fuck about what people got to say about you, you'll realize that you're that bitch out here and nobody has nothing to say about you. So
And last but not least, what do you think
what's up.
about transgendered men? Did I say it right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about them competing in women's sports? For example, you have some like they run track, they wrestle with them, and I think UFC they had a transgender, and they
that wasn't really the issue. That
was it wrestling?
Yeah, it was more of like
was it college?
Yeah, it was.
But
in
still,
college.
well, how and they just killed him. They overpowered him for sure.
Right.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like they should be able to compete with women, or do you feel like they shouldn't?
If you're a transgender man and you're going to transition as a man and become a man in your life and wanting to become a man in your life, I think you should not, because it is women's sports and you're not trying to be a woman. You're trying to be a man. So I feel like it's just really unfair to the woman. I'm not saying like feminization or masculinity and stuff like that, but I'm just saying like if you're trying to be a man and like trying to be the man that you're trying to become in the future, you shouldn't really participate in like a woman's activity, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But again, I appreciate you coming out.
Anytime.
Definitely love to have you back on.
For sure, we're gonna have to continue this at some point.
But
without
keep
a
going.
doubt.
I congratulate you on just being brave.
Thank
that's
you.
for sure. Being brave. So
And being that bitch. Like
yeah.
Other than that, though, man, we appreciate having you out and everything.
Anytime.
I'm gonna shoot myself some bill real quick. I am your boy Dave.
I'm Myra.
And sitting over here, we got Juicy Jade up in the building, and this is Twisted Young is out with another
All right,
one.
and we're out.